Welcome back, bookworms. It's Tuesday, that's review day, and today's review is going to be a book from Darcy Coates. It is actually a horror-type novel, ghost story, called The Haunting of Ashburn House. Here's the description. There's something wrong with Ashburn House. The ancient building has been the subject of rumors for close to a century. Its owner, Edith, refused to let guests inside and rarely visited the nearby town. Following Edith's death, her sole surviving relative, Adrian, inherits the property. Adrian's only possessions are a suitcase of luggage, $20, and her pet cat. Ashburn House is a lifeline she can't afford to refuse. Adrian doesn't believe in ghosts, but it's hard to ignore the unease that grows as she explores her new home. Strange messages have been etched into the wallpaper. An old grave is hidden in the forest behind the house, and eerie portraits in the upstairs hall seem to watch her every movement. As she uncovers more of the house's secrets, Adrian begins to believe the whispered rumors about Ashburn may hold more truth than she ever suspected. The building has a bleak and grisly past, and as she chases the threads of a decades-old mystery, Adrian realizes she's become the prey to something deeply unnatural and intensely resentful. Only one thing is certain: Ashburn's dead are not at rest. I really enjoyed listening to this book. I did do it as an audiobook because I listened to it at my desk at work, which is a much better way to spend your time than, just hearing your coworkers type away on their keyboards and chattering their own conversations. I really enjoy doing about a book a day, roughly, because, a lot of them are right around 8 hours. Some of them go up to 15, 16 hours, and that can take a couple days to finish. But this one, I was so into it that I couldn't stop listening. This is one of those books that even if your workday has ended and you're getting in the car to go home, you're going to want to put this one on and keep listening because you don't want to stop. Darcy Coates does a really, really good job of telling her story with descriptive words and bringing you into the setting. You really can feel like you're in this dark hallway with these family portraits staring at you and with their eyes following you as you walk down the hall. You can picture in your mind the words carved into the wallpaper. You almost get as scared as the main character, Adrian, at the same time as she is. Like I said, I really enjoyed this book. I give it a 5-star rating, and I highly recommend that you all get out there, and whether you're going to read it as a Kindle book, Nook book, iTunes book, whatever, or if you're going to listen to it on Audible, I say go for it, do it, have a blast, because Ashburn House has a lot of secrets for you to discover along with Adrian. And so does the town, actually. She really brings in the town and the woods surrounding the house as part of the scene. Well, part of the scenery, but like major parts of the scenery. They are really important. The happenings in the town are really important to what's happening in the house, and the happenings in the forest are important for both of those things going on. She's attempting to make friends in town, but Ashburn House kind of keeps a lot of the people away from her. And some kind of bad things happen to people that try to get close to her, all because of Ashburn House and its secrets. And these are secrets that go back almost a century. So it's hard for Adrian to find them out and to really work out everything that's going on in Ashburn House. I pictured the house as this old, creepy Victorian, a la Addams Family, the Munsters. You know, kind of a mix of those two houses. How I pictured Ashburn House. Wood floors and this beautiful old house with all this beautiful woodwork that's hiding some really ugly things in it. And the things we find out that poor Aunt Edith had to go through all these years, and the reason that she cut herself off from the world is pretty awesome, pretty amazing, pretty mind-boggling. Kind of makes you think a little bit. So, by all means, get out there, try yourself some Ashburn House, and other Darcy Coates books. I've read a few of her books, and Darcy Coates does an excellent job of telling a ghost story. So if ghost stories are what you're into, definitely look up Darcy Coates. I have become a major fan of hers because of my start here with The Haunting of Ashburn House. So bookworms, get out there, pick up your book, read it, let me know what you think. On Facebook, we have a Facebook group. Go ahead, jump in there, join, let's discuss this book after you've read it. So bookworms, have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. We'll see you again on Friday.